Musk and his team are opening us up to more deaths and critical economic harm. But Elon Musk is not content just to cause massive disruption and expose us to greater risk. No, he is also using his unfettered access to our agencies and our data to benefit himself.
They're very, very, very upset at President Trump. And they're very, very, very upset at Elon Musk. How are you going to audit the spending by an agency without auditing the agency? That's what Mr. Musk is doing. He's put together a crackerjack team, and they're going through everybody's spending line by line, item by item. And my Democratic colleagues are very, very, very upset. And they've accused Mr. Musk of having conflicts of interest. And so I've heard people say he's sitting over there with a notepad, copying down everybody's Social Security number, and he's going to go use it to make money.
What's up, patriots? Welcome back to Liberty Trigger. If you love freedom, if you love accountability, and if you're sick of Washington wasting your hard-earned money, then you're in the right place. So go ahead, smash that like button, hit subscribe, and let's dive in. You probably heard by now, Senator John Kennedy went nuclear on the Democrats for attacking Elon Musk. Why? Because Musk is doing what no one else in D.C. dares to do. He's auditing the government, line by line, dollar by dollar, and the swamp creatures are in full meltdown.
I want to try to put in perspective what many of my Democratic friends have been talking about today. They're very, very, very upset at President Trump. And they're very, very, very upset at Elon Musk. President Trump ran for president on a number of issues. One of the issues he ran on, he said it almost every day. He said, if you elect me president, I'm going to go through the entire budget and review all the spending, line by line. If I heard him say that once, I heard him say it 1,000 times. And that's what he's been doing. He went out and appointed, through an executive order, Elon Musk, who some people like him, some don't, but he's not a dummy. He's a very successful business person. He's got a top secret security clearance. President Trump issued an executive order, and he turned to Mr. Musk, and he said, Mr. Musk, I want you to do for me what I said I was going to do in the election. I want you to go through all the spending, line by line. That's what Mr. Musk is doing. He's put together a crackerjack team, and they're going through everybody's spending, line by line, item by item. And my Democratic colleagues are very, very, very upset. But you know what? I haven't heard one single person who's upset with President Trump or Mr. Musk talk about what he's found. They don't want to talk about the spending porn, the waste of taxpayer money that he's found. I mean, that's the point of all this. I tell you who is interested. The American people. The people in America who get up every day and go to work and obey the law and pay their taxes and try to educate their kids and try to do the right thing by their kids and try to save a little money for retirement, and have had to live through 20% inflation under President Biden. They understand what Musk is doing. They understand spending porn and wasting taxpayer money. Now, Mr. Musk started with the USAID. That handles a lot of foreign aid for America. He discovered that the American taxpayers are giving money to Afghanistan. He found that we are giving money to Yemen. He found that we are giving money to Syria. I didn't know that. Some of our foreign aid is going to Yemen, Afghanistan, Syria. He found that the USAID has 10,000 people, 10,000 people, employees. And every year they give away $40 billion. Mr. Musk also found, and I'm not saying that all of this money is wasteful. I'm not. Some of this money, I'm sure, does some good. That's why Secretary Rubio is going to revamp the department to separate the good from the bad. But this is the kind of stuff Mr. Musk found. He found that the USAID gave money to support electric vehicles in Vietnam. Our money, taxpayer money. He found that USAID gave money to a transgender clinic in India. I didn't know that. I bet you the American people didn't know that. He found that the USAID gave $1.5 million to a Serbian LGBTQ group called Grupa Izladaji. I probably mispronounced that. My apologies. Anyway, they got $1.5 million to, quote, advance diversity, equity, and inclusion in Serbia's workplaces and business communities. What else did Mr. Musk found that my colleagues don't want to talk about? Well, he reviewed a study and then went and checked it. The study was done by the Middle East Forum. They found that USAID spent $164 million.
Now, here's the truth, folks. President Trump promised the American people he'd go through the budget line by line. And guess what? He's delivering. Through executive order, he put Elon Musk, love him or hate him, in charge of that audit. And what does Musk find? Waste, corruption, spending porn, as Senator Kennedy put it. But instead of addressing the waste, Democrats attack Musk. They claim conflict of interest. They spread fear that he's writing down Social Security numbers. It's ridiculous. It's a distraction. Because the truth is, they don't want to know where your money is really going. Let's lay it out. Millions of your dollars funding electric vehicles in Vietnam. Taxpayer money going to a transgender clinic in India. Over $1 million handed to an LGBTQ group in Serbia to push DI programs. And here's the kicker. Over $160 million from USAID flowing into radical organizations, some tied to anti-Semitic hate. That's not aid. That's insanity. That's betrayal of the American taxpayer. Meanwhile, what's happening here at home? Inflation's eating your paycheck. The border's a disaster. Our infrastructure is falling apart. And yet, your government is sending billions overseas for projects you never voted for, never approved of, and never even knew about. Does that sound like America first? Or does that sound like America last? And what do the Democrats do? They stay silent on the waste. But they scream bloody murder about Elon Musk daring to uncover it. Jerry Nadler and his buddies would rather attack the man with the flashlight than deal with the roaches running around in the dark. That tells you everything. They're not mad about what Musk found. They're mad that he found it. And I'll tell you this as a proud American patriot. This is exactly what we need. We need accountability. We need courage. We need someone with guts to rip the mask off this corrupt system. If you work hard, pay taxes, obey the law, and try to raise your kids right, don't you deserve a government that respects you? Don't you deserve leaders who put you first? Because right now, it feels like Washington puts everybody else first, except the American people. So here's the bottom line. When someone like Elon Musk starts digging through the books, the swamp panics. That panic means he's over target. And patriots, this is our chance. We can't stay silent. We can't look away. We got to speak up, share the truth, and demand accountability. Because this is our country, not theirs. So smash that like button, share this video, and subscribe for more fire every week. Stay strong, stay vigilant, and as always, God bless you, and God bless the United States of America.